Cuppa?
No, thanks.
So we are still talking then?
What do you want me to say?
Something. Anything is better than a wall of silence.
OK, I'm fuming. If you must know, I went to bed fuming and I've woken up fuming. Your turn.
Yeah, I'm angry with myself too, Marlon. I haven't slept either. I just saw red. We do sometimes, don't we? Because we're human.
Yeah, only I'm not up on an assault charge. I know I've got the police wanting to question April.
I'll go and talk to Brenda.
No, no.
I'm just going to apologise, yeah? Maybe she'll drop the charges and stop the police from taking things any further.
Looks like it's too late for that, doesn't it? Are you sure this is necessary?
After Miss Goskirk informed us of the circumstances of the assault on Mrs. Walker, we need to confirm what's happened. I'll keep it very brief. Is that okay with you, April? So, how about you tell me when the bullying started?
When I wrote my grief page, after Leanna Kavanagh died. The messages were nice at first, but then they weren't. They started picking on my mum.
I'm sorry, April, that must have been really tough. What did the messages say?
It's OK, sweetheart.
Just horrible things about my mum being a skeleton, and she'd be glad she was dead rather than have me for a daughter.
That's when we agreed she should stop using her phone.
But when I started using it again, it started back up, but it was even worse.
How?
There was more troll accounts, so more people were sending me nasty messages.
And it was Kathy Hope behind the troll accounts?
I didn't know it at the time, and I didn't know that she was the one who posted my phone number online, and then the messaging just went crazy.
Sweetheart, why didn't you tell me this at the time?
Because I thought you'd be mad at me for downloading my socials again. I'm so sorry, Dad.
Hey, listen to me, listen. You never have to apologise for any of this. This is not your fault.
Hope we will need to take screenshots of the comments, though, if that's okay.
No, you can't. I'll get done for. I know I will.
April.
Don't worry, April. We'll be speaking to the school and Kathy Hope.
No, you don't get it. I'll get called a grass and it'll make everything worse.
Bob,
I don't have time.
please.
I've got to take Kathy to the station. She's 14 years old, Rhona. She's just a kid.
Yes, I know, but she should never have...
You think I don't know that? She's my daughter. April's my granddaughter. The whole thing's cut me up.
Bob?
I have to get the car.
Happy, are you?
Do I look happy?
Kathy has been summoned to the police station when it's you that's the criminal. Assaulting people in broad daylight.
Brenda, I have come here to say I'm sorry.
I bet you are, now the police are involved. You want locking up for what you did.
Go on then, make it all about me if it makes it easier for you to swallow.
It was about you.
Anything to stop you from waking up and realising you've created a little monster.
My Kathy!
Yes, you're Kathy! Although it's not like it's her fault, is it? If you weren't so busy feathering your nest with Eric Pollard, then maybe, just maybe, Kathy might not have felt so insecure she had to take all of her unhappiness out on April.
Oh, so this is all my fault.
It's all of our faults, Brenda! Our lives, the choices we make, they all have consequences for our kids. And that's why I came here. To apologise and to hold my hands up for what I've done. Shame on you that you can't do the same. How did it go?
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. She loved every minute.
Well, I couldn't feel any worse, if that helps.
It doesn't. Nothing does.
What did they say?
Just ask questions, said they'd be in touch, blah, blah, blah. You know, I've heard nothing from Bob, nothing. Just this deafening silence.
Yeah, I saw him briefly when I was trying to sort things out with Brenda.
And how did that go?
Sorry, Marlon. I think I've actually made things worse. Marlon, please.
Why didn't she come to me, Rhona? Why? I feel like I failed her so badly.
Well, if you have, then I definitely have. And I swear you have no idea how much I regret that.
I do. You love her, Rhona.
As if she were my own.
I know.
Can you just confirm for me, Kathy, that you made the comments that you're now reading?
I guess.
Maybe you can start by telling me why.
It was just a joke at the beginning. No biggie. She was getting loads of praise.
Because of a grief page.
People being so nice. They were saying how amazing she was and how it was really helping them.
How did that make you feel?
I don't know, I just posted one funny thing and it got lots of likes and lols and
And you liked that?
it made me feel popular and tough. Like, no one would pick on me if I made them laugh.
So, the comments on April's mum.
It wasn't all me.
But you did set up the troll accounts and put April's number online.
Why?
Donna was our sister too. And we loved her. Only,
Go on.
there's no point.
What do you mean there's no point?
All you care about is April. She gets all the attention, always has done since her mum died. But our mum died too, Dad. You never even talk about her.
So that's why...
Me and Heath, we tried to remember her, but we didn't get a memory box or anything like April did.
Is that what this is all about?
Yeah, because I felt jealous, Dad. I felt so jealous, because all I wanted was for somebody to ask us how we felt. And it never happened.
I'm sorry, Kathy. I know you've had to go through some tough things in your life. But that is never, ever a justification for bullying someone. Do you understand? We will be speaking to the school, and you'll be issued with a juvenile caution.
I'm so sorry.
I very much hope this will be the end of it.
It will, officer. It will.
Words hurt, Kathy. They go deep. They can have devastating consequences on the victim. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What do you say?
So sorry.
Okay. I'll just print off the paperwork and I'll be right back.
I'm so sorry, Dad. I didn't mean it.
I know you didn't, love. I'm sorry too, Kathy. More than you'll ever know.
How is she?
Yeah. Just calm down a bit.
April.
I know.
Listen, do you think it's possible that I'm the reason she got bullied?
What? How did you get there?
I was bullied by Kane as a kid. I could never stand up to him. Just wonder if April's got my cowardice.
Okay, firstly, you're not a coward. And secondly, we have both been on the receiving end of April's tongue, haven't we?
So how did this happen?
Kids have always found targets. And then social media came along and made it even easier, or worse.
Yeah. Where do we go from here? It's Bob. He says he wants to meet.
Well, that's a start.
Why don't you go and play a game or something on your computer?
I don't want to.
She'll be all right.
Will she go to prison?
Of course she won't be going to prison. You're not going to lose her, if that's what you're thinking. Or me. Or your dad. You do know that, don't you?
Where is she?
I've left her at Wendy's. I think she's needing space. Mate, just wait. I need to talk to you.
What happened?
She admitted to bullying April. Some of the stuff she wrote.
So have you washed your hands of her?
Of Of course I haven't. I'm devastated for her, if you must know. And I take full responsibility for all of this.
I didn't think you still had the capacity to surprise me.
I've let them both down, Brenda. Most likely all the rest of my kids as well. And little April. When Viv died, I thought the twins were too young to understand or remember. But they've just kept it all locked up inside. I should have talked about her more. Kept the memories alive, just like we did with April for Donna. Why didn't I do the same for Kathy and Heath?
Because we thought they were doing okay.
Then there was the split with you. Laurel. They haven't known if they're coming or going for years. They've just had to fit in with whatever decisions I made.
Well, if we're taking responsibility, I need to take my share too. I moved up to Eric's very suddenly. I should have involved them. Asked them how they felt. But I didn't do any of that.
Neither of us did. I've got 2 damaged kids, Brenda. And a lot of making up to do.
Haven't we both have?
Thanks for coming. Is April okay?
She's a mess.
Kathy's the same. Look, Marlon, I swear, if I had even a clue that it was Kathy, I would have put a stop to it. You know that, don't you?
We've got a meeting with the school tomorrow. Hopefully they're going to put things in place to make her feel safe again.
Well, I can assure you, Kathy won't be doing anything like this again. She's in absolute bits.
Whereas mine's having a party.
Breaks my heart to think of her. It does. But surely, between us, we can rebuild it. I don't know. Put them in a room together and just let them talk.
Get them in a... Are you serious? April's absolutely petrified. She's not going within a mile of Kathy.
But she's not a bad kid, Marlon.
Bob, have you got any idea what April's been through?
It's me, right? I'm to blame, not her. The twins haven't had an easy time of it.
So Kathy just gets away with it?
She gets away with nothing. She's just been interviewed by the police of all things.
So is mine, except my kid's innocent, Bob!
If it makes a difference, they've given Kathy a caution. I'm not making any excuses for her. But Donna was their sister. They loved her, Marlon. They never got the chance to grieve. So, yeah, it is me. I've let them down. And I will do whatever I can to put it right and to make it up to you and April. So will Kathy.
What about Brenda?
Brenda's furious about what it's done to Kathy.
Just Kathy?
Yeah, and April.
Wow, wow. So this is your pathetic attempt at sorting things out, is it? Is it? You take the blame. Rhona gets charged. That's it.
Oh, Marlon, wait.
Those horrible, nasty, vile messages, they could have cost my daughter so much that she... Do you know what? I can't even go there, Bob. You're not spending any more time with April.
Oh, Marlon, no.
Stay away from my family, Bob. I mean it.